Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to the Nations Cup. I am your host, Stone Phillips, and this is round two of the Nations Cup for 2026. We are here today at the CGV, CGV, or otherwise known as the circuit. I'm going to butcher the name Gilles Villeneuve. I'm only just going to say CGV because I do not know the name. Please forgive me if I said it wrong. We are here today. We are racing with the Red Bull X 2019 competition vehicles. They're basically F1 cars with a little bit of tweaks and modification for endurance racing a little bit more. It'll be the same 15 laps with 16 cars. On a rolling start with 1 and 1 fuel and tire wear, so we shouldn't have to worry about no pitting, anything like that. And to kick things off, let's go down to the pits to talk to our driver and co-host, 13 Diamond Creeper. Diamond, Stone up in the booth. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, really excited for
Yeah.
round two here, and look at round one was awesome, and I'm ready to continue the momentum here into round
Oh,
two.
we're absolutely excited to watch you come into round two. Now, this is going to be a very interesting track, 14 turns in total, with that turn 10 being that really sharp hairpin there at the top of the track, right about where that red dot's going through right now, that hairpin that I just talked about. That hairpin is going to be the very big decider. It's a very wide hairpin, a lot of opportunities to make up and make or break themselves, so there's really something to watch out, and then, there's that ending here, chicane, and really, it's a very technical track, so it's really hard to say what it could happen. So we're just going to kind of hang back and we're going to see what happens here. It's 7 minutes remaining before race one. We're doing about 3 races here tonight, as there's a very, very big day tomorrow. The Daytona 500 is tomorrow at 1:30 p.m., and I, for one, am going to be there. So gotta gotta get myself ready. Anyways, so Diamond, how are we gonna do this today? What is your strategy? Do you have one in mind? What do we got here? Lay it to us. What do we got?
Well, I mean, the first thing is that it's all about agility, and it's also about getting those turns, getting into those chicanes, and really getting into the
Absolutely.
hairpin, buttoning up corners. It's about really trying to, because a lot of people are going to probably slip on that hairpin. There's a lot of chicanes, so there's a lot of slippage that could happen. Um,
Absolutely. And it was a start finish line. Absolutely. Oh yes.
and so, I mean, the strategy is kind of more of the same from last race here. It's about good agility. It's about good turning. It's about being persistent, overcoming adversity when it happens. Because I'm sure within these 3 races, we're gonna probably see a bit of slippage. It's gonna be a tight pack here. So,
Might I add that this is the last few races of the round of the night. So we're gonna have a lot of people pushing really hard. We do have a pretty good starting standpoint with it's a good like 30 points, 31 points. So we're looking at a good standpoint. We just have to make sure that we can hold on to what you guys got there. You guys got a great car this year. We're excited to see the Red Bull competition on there on the track today. I know you guys have been doing a lot of practice with the number 35, and we're really excited to see you perform today. Yeah,
it's
I'm for one. I'm excited to see this track. We don't know what it's going to be. Whether it's going to be, we don't know if it's going to be wet. We don't know if it's going to be straight, straight dry the entire time. But just with that 1 and 1 tire pit, 1 and 1 fuel and tire, there is no reason to pit. Which I mean, to be honest, I find kind of lackluster. Like with the Nations Cup, you would think to see a little bit of a pitting strategy in a pit window, but they don't even get you that, which it's totally cool, totally fine. I get it, but like maybe it's just I
he,
don't know.
well, I
Maybe I'm
mean,
just butthurt over the manufacturer stuff.
well, I mean, pretty much. I mean, a lot of this is just having my work cut out for me, and it's
Oh yeah, you
once
do.
again we've seen me battle through some pretty tough lobbies here. In the
We saw in race one at Circuit de Spa that was
I
that last
mean,
race. I'm telling you, I mean
you
that
know,
was a very
but
very
but
good race.
it's going to be a very exciting. It's going to be exciting racing here in Montreal tonight.
Montreal, Canada. That is correct. That is where we are tonight. It is going to be a very good
Well,
race,
and
I think.
to be more accurate, it is Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Yeah, Quebec. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a nice track. It's been around for a while. It's about a 2 mile track. I believe it's about like a 2 mile track, or I believe three over 3 kilometers.
Three
Little
point.
shot.
I think it's
3 point.
about 3.5 kilometers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like three. Yeah, 3.5 kilometers. Yeah, right in that range. I'm still trying to get my
Yep.
kilometers to mile range back good, but yeah,
Well,
no, it's definitely interesting a track with little elevation change. Might I add, the elevation change in this track is not great. It's nothing compared to like the Glen or to the Autodrome or any of those racetracks. Really, I mean, even the Autotopolis, some tracks like that with like that insane elevation change where you're going up and down blind corners. There's really not a lot of those here at this racetrack. It's pretty cut and straightforward the entire track, which is really nice. Don't
uh,
get me wrong, and it's definitely built for that speed. So
well, it's once again, it comes all down to the agility, and it's all about
absolutely.
being. I think another aspect here is you just got to be confident in the racetrack itself.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be confident in racetrack yourself and in yourself, in the sake of that. It just, like I said, this track is built for speed, and speed we shall see. It's
Yep.
going to be quite the track, and we just have to pray that we'll stay dry the entire time throughout the entire of it, with 3 minutes remaining on the clock until entry. I think you have a pretty decent chance here. I mean, we're hoping for you up in the booth. So I
Yep.
mean,
Well, it's I just got to apply the same strategy I did with the first race. Just push and get a
exactly.
have good offense and good defense. And I think if you have if you can combine all three of them, I can get up somewhere. Maybe who knows? We can bring home some gold trophies tonight.
I want to see at least one gold trophy. Come on, as not as your commentator play by play, but as your crew chief and as your trainer, I would definitely like to see another win, because that blew me away. During training, during race one at Spa, there was a couple corners that you were really struggling with, but the moment you get on that track with those other racers, you immediately know, and it is really hard to watch you in these races, and during the actual race events, trying not to, I hear myself try to be like, Diamond, Diamond, low, low, low. I'm like, I can't say that. Can't be trying to tell him, and he's taking the low, and it's just, there are some times, like, especially during Spa, I caught myself doing the Diamond, go low, Diamond, and I can't say that. That's technically cheating. He's on the track by himself. I'm the commentator, not the crew. We're not training. Gotta let him learn, but he does learn, and when he does, ladies and gentlemen, let me
And
tell you what, this kid can go for it. He's definitely a star to watch on the track, but with that being said, we have a minute and 27 seconds before the entry period starts for the
yes,
World Series.
and yeah, I mean, I'm definitely glad and excited to be in another very fast race.
We're excited to see you, and actually, we're excited next week, because next week, Wednesday, oh boy, Wednesday is going to be a very interesting race as I make my debut, and we race at the Nuremberg Grand Prix. We will be doing that on Wednesday, and that'll be a fun little test for myself. I'll be able to hop probably behind the wheel of the Nissan again, because it's a great car all through. I know that car is by solid, but that being said, looks like we have just about enough time to head ourselves back up into the booth. So Diamond, good luck to you, and we will see you at the end of the race.
Alrighty.
All right, so we'll let you get back into your car, and we will head ourselves back up into the booth with 30 seconds remaining to enter in for round two of the Nations Cup for 2026. We're only in round two of round six, so we have a couple of rounds to go. Diamond here has quite a road to go, with a couple more races, with more racing with the competition, the Red Bull competition, racing with the F 3500 A's and B's, and then finishing up with a grade two race cars coming up soon. But With that being said, we still do have just about 15 minutes before the race begins. I'm sure Diamond will probably hit the track and get a few warm-up laps going on. I'm sure he'll probably jump down in there and get a warm-up lap or two, just so that way he's nice and primed and ready. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day here at Montreal, Canada. It's going to be a very, very gorgeous day with Diamond immediately coming into this first chicane with ease. Yeah, he's been here. He's been here for a couple of days now, absolutely just pounding away, and he's got himself down with a 1 minute and 20 second record. Absolutely insane on this track. I mean, you guys can obviously see immediately how crazy this entire track is, and how technical these corners are coming up and out. I can't even count the corners. I'm already lost. We're gonna try to count the corners, and hell no, there's no way I could even do it. So good luck with the corner count. I'm not gonna be able to tell you what corner he's in. I mean, I know the top corner is turn 10, so I mean. If that's number 10, oh god, goodness gracious me, oh my, I'm not going to be able to know. I should have done my practice. Yeah, this bend right up into here. He comes in real nice and good, a little bit wide, but nice, good recovery into turn 10. I'm guessing turn 11 is somewhere up in 12, 13, 14, okay. So you have what? That's 10. That's 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 2 more, don't I? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Okay. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyways. Diamond has been showing a really nice. Ooh, a little bit of a slide coming out of the corner there. He's got a nice solid run for himself. It's just a matter of what he can pull off and how far he can push with all the other racers, because you got to remember the braking zones are different. You gotta, every racer's probably thinking what the other racer's doing instead of what this racer's doing. They're not paying attention to themselves, and it's just, this is going to be something spectacular to see, as we're about to see some of probably the better racing. I mean, we're in round 2. A lot of people probably felt discouraged from round 1, so we're not sure how we're going to see things here, but we shall see. Oh, he comes in real hard. Real hard. Oof. It's good stuff here. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Cars are feeling great. They're really pushing it their all. We're really going to see some pushing at it. It is the later run in of the race itself, of the round. So we're going to see some more aggressive plays, I believe, because these Red Bull competition cars are absolutely insane, reaching 230, 240, 250 kilometers an hour as they climb and around throughout the corners. It's just, you ain't gonna get it any off. And on top of that, they're racing on softs. We're racing on softs tonight. This is going to be the peak performance where all the car people are going to be pushing at their very best. So we're really just going to be seeing how Diamond here is going to play. Oh, he really buttons up that hairpin. Really nice and gorgeous. Absolutely killing it coming out of that hairpin. Oh, man, this is just going to be really good stuff. I mean, with all these different racers, all these different people, you really got to think about what everybody's thinking when they're at 16 cars, 2 wide, 3 wide, coming into these corners. You gotta remember, they're probably thinking, oh, what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? What am I doing? At that point, you're already halfway across the track. It's man, especially with these F1 cars, you can't keep up with them. They are absolutely insane, and with that corner coming out of the start-finish line with the pit lane there, You really don't think you can take it wide. You can take it a little bit wider, but it's just how far can you push it before you start sliding? How hard of a turn can you take before the tires lock up? How much of a braking you gotta plan all this stuff out and then throw it all out the window the moment that green flag waves and the actual race because you never really know. So realistically, I mean, it's I give props to each and every one of these races because being down there on the track myself through the Manufacturers Cup was absolute hell. I can't tell you how stressed out it made me, but like at the end of the day, I mean, you feel so rewarded because you just go through and it's 9 minutes remaining here for the queuing of the lobby. You get for the 15-minute opportunity. The opening starts at 7:45. It ends at 8 o'clock, and the race starts for right at 8 o'clock. Diamond putting in his good time, hopping out the car. Let's see what he has to say here in a moment. What's going on, Diamond? You all right about down there?
Oh yeah, I mean,
All right, beautiful.
just a nice little,
Just a
getting
nice
my
little warm
feet
up,
wet
just to make
again.
sure.
The
How's the car feel? Car feels good.
Oh yeah, it's, what I did is I tried a few different racing lines. I try to
We
try,
did see that. We did see that you did try and button up that hairpin there. That hairpin's definitely going to be up a corner that you just got to make sure that you're watching out for because a lot of dive bombs, a lot of people are going to be diving
yeah,
in, and they're going to be making it's just.
yep. But a lot of it, also too, is I was just trying to maybe come up with a couple different scenarios of overtakes and just in case,
Mhm.
thought of like a few different ways of if I was boxed in a certain way, what sort of racing line would I take for that particular issue?
Absolutely. This is like I was saying just a moment ago. You just got to plan all that stuff out pre-accordingly, and then you got to throw it out the window the moment the race starts because you never know. You absolutely never know.
And I definitely know it's going to be another tight one. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the CGV is probably one of the tightest tracks I think I've seen besides the Nuremberg Ring. The Nuremberg Ring is like by far just you couldn't convince me to race these cars at the ring in the Nordschleife and just no, absolutely not. 7 minutes remaining here before race one of round two of the World Nations Cup and the online qualifiers. We're here today with 13 Diamond Creeper, our racer, and host of 13 Diamond Creeper's channel on YouTubing and 13 Diamond Creeper Racing. I'm your host, Stone Phillips, part of Team 10 on racing with Team Nissan. But the number 10 Phillips Team Racing is my home racing where I race and do all of my stuff. So if you really want to support that stuff, you can check me out. Really, it's not really a need here. If you're just here, cheer Diamond on for his competition, by all means, of course, just give him a shout, and we would love that. But 6 minutes remaining here before that begins. It's going to be an absolute crazy. Oh, I'm excited, especially with the moves that were pulled with round one. Had me on the edge of my seat. I could not. I could not tell you. Diamond, do you have anything to comment?
I'm looking forward to carry this momentum forward, and
We are.
it's
I'm excited to see.
it's
I'm
gonna.
excited to see how you place and see what the points you place.
Oh, definitely going to. I'm gonna face some, tougher opponents this time around. It's gonna, the more we go up through the qualifiers, I know it's gonna become more tougher, more tighter, and there might be situations where, man, it's gonna get pretty brutal out there.
I'm sure it absolutely is, but you just have to keep yourself cool, level-headed,
Yep.
and you'll be half this field before you even know it.
And I've definitely, I know I have this in me. I know I have spirit in me. I know I have it all in me. So it's going to be a big, and exciting.
You have a heart, and that is one of the greatest things a racer can have. Very realistically, I mean, five
And
minutes. Come on, Diamond, we've got this.
Yep, and
You got this,
this
my friend. We're gonna go all the way to the end.
this is going to be, and this is one of my home tracks in
Yeah,
Gran
one of the one.
Turismo.
Yeah, he has a designated home track.
Yep.
I
Well,
do
I have.
too. It's Watkins Glen because the Glen is just awesome.
Well, that's our rival track.
Hmm.
That's our big rival track there. Um, that will.
So,
And
Diamond,
that. Yeah.
what made you want to compete in the Nations Cup?
Oh well, I thought I'd try something different. I haven't really competed on really online events really, and I figured, hey, I'm a pretty good racer.
Yeah,
I thought, hey, why not we give this a shot? I saw you play it, and I thought, hey, I thought, why not give this a run? Why not?
yeah. I mean, it's absolutely insane what you were doing, especially with the fact that you and I we jumped in head first to see, and we've been placing where we are. Like it's absolutely insane to see what what people can do when they just say, "All right, let's try it." You never know.
I mean, and if anyone on the channel know, I'm not really a big online competitor guy, as
He really isn't,
uh, but
as one of his
for
closest friends.
yeah,
He
and
really is not. He really is not.
but I thought, hey, why not give this a try? I mean, nothing to be afraid of. It's just for fun.
Nothing
I
to
mean,
lose. Yeah, literally. It's not
it's
like you're entering money to win or lose. You're literally just entering for it, and
yeah,
I'm here for it.
yeah,
With
and
3 minutes later, and I will be delivering the play-by-play for it.
it's it's and
Again, I don't know turns, so you guys gotta bear with me as I say out of this corner, out of that corner, into that corner. I don't know what corner. I will try to keep up with the corners, but good luck. Oh yeah. Well, Diamond, any last minute things before you go jumping into the car here in 2 minutes?
well, I think the last words, and I think everyone will agree. Let's have a great race, and hey, let's keep the energy going here. Let's keep this lively.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said, my friend.
All right, so I'm just gonna hop in my car. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water so I can get in the car, and we'll be good to go.
All right, my friend. We will see you in 2 minutes to deliver the play-by-play of round two at CGV. Don't miss it. Well, alrighty, folks, here we are. Here we go to begin round two, race one of the World Series. Do it for the Biff. That is a great, great, great quote. Do it for the Biff. I love that. Diamond looking right around the top here. A lot of people looking like they've done a lot here with 38 points, 28 points. We've got a lot of big points here. 45 points. A lot of big points here, but I think that he's got a very good open here. So we're just gonna have to see when the qualifier comes here in a moment. And can you open the points table? Let's see what our points are looking at. Woo! Huge, huge, huge points. Huge, huge points. I will return in just a moment. Alright, it looks like it's not going to be much rain, no nothing like that, as the qualifier is getting ready to begin. Alright. Alright. The qualifier is now beginning. A lot of the racers just getting ready to race out on the track. Diamond now making his way out onto the track with the timer beginning. Immediately racing out for it. Comes across and making sure not to cross that penalty, and he did cut it. That is such that is a hard thing to call, and Gran Turismo does a pretty. It needs to do a better job with how they handle their penalties, their pittings, yada yada. And look at this, already showing signs of aggression in purely just the qualifying alone, with a 2-second penalty being issued on third place, as he did make contact with the other racer. Diamond still having that 3-second penalty that he'll be able to wash off, because this is only qualifying. Nothing huge of the sort. I mean, it does happen, unfortunately, but it does give Diamond that next lap nice, fresh, and easy. It does look like he'll be able to get a nice good, 2, maybe 3 laps in, depending on time. Already serving that penalty, and just absolutely hard. That 3 seconds, as you can see with the speeds of these cars, absolutely insane. Into the chicane easy and out beautifully. We have no doubt in our mind that Diamond's going to be doing absolutely just beautiful on this track. He knows this track like the back of his hand. Coming through these next parts of the chicanes, nice and easy. Again, trying to avoid going across pit lane there. Trying to hope to put a nice good qualifying time in. Just remember, the end of this lap is going to determine the lap times and determine roughly where people are going to start placing. So we'll have a great idea of where Diamond will be placing in the qualifier for the race. So we will see. As Diamond does come into these next few bends quite fast. Ooh, cuts it. We hold and hope, as Diamond does make a nice good recovery, tries the dive. Again, that is something in the qualifiers, however, avoids the penalty. Nice good there, hairpin, as he does exit nice and easy. Makes a nice good recovery. It was just that nice, easy. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's all a matter of timing. This nice hairpin, nice and easy. He's got that hairpin down and set. The times are being set with 5 and Drive being first, second, and third. Here we go. Diamond in third. Making a nice, good recovery. Comes out of those first three corners easy, comes into the chicane, and immediately nice, buttons those up and down. Beautiful, beautiful timing. Into the back. Cutting a number 8 there. They exit and come back into this nice bend of a straight here. I do not know this track. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Comes back into this next chicane and buttons it up beautifully to shave off the time that he would have missed. Diamond now qualifying in 6th place. However, he does have that opportunity to really push his way back up. And really, a little bit of a slip out of the hairpin, but not bad. Minimalizing that time loss. As he does come down past the penalty line. The elevator into the backstretch, coming into the final chicane. 41 seconds. He's going to be able to place one more lap. So we'll see here in a moment. Diamond placing the fastest lap and qualifying on the pole at the top. We'll see here in the next couple of seconds what happens next. But as of right now, it does look like Diamond could be. And just like that, as I was speaking, it was taken, but still placing in the pole position as 2nd place. It's going to be a tight one, folks. Very, very tight position, but still Diamond placing in the top 10 with good placements and good timing. It's all down to this lap. We'll see what happens here, but I mean, 3rd place. That's still a podium finish in top 3. That's you can't ask for much more, really. They come down into the hairpin. You got some move there on 10th place there, Dale from Canada. As they come down the back stretch, this big stretch really here could be a very big decider, as Diamond could have an opportunity for overtake or passing. In this last chicane, pretty decently. Little bit of a slip, but he manages to minimize the time loss, coming in to pretty much secure himself a 3rd place pole position. I mean, again, you can't ask much better for that. That is absolutely insane. Let's take it down to the pits to talk to Diamond as he rolls it out. Diamond, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, awesome here. I mean, I'm getting this good feeling in me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't ask for anything more, you know?
Absolutely not. No. You are securing yourself somewhere in that is a 3rd place pole position. That is absolutely insane. I could not ask for much more. Good job, Diamond. That is again, great job. We will begin here in just a moment. Doesn't look like it's going to be raining here. I am, however, going to use the restroom before the race begins, so I will return. We bring to you round 2 of the 2026 World Nations Cup, brought to you by Gran Turismo and Polyphony Digital. My name is Stone Phillips, your host, and joining me will be 13 Diamond Creeper, the driver of the number 35 car with 13 Diamond Creeper Racing and 13 Diamond Creeper YouTube channel. We hope you enjoy, and that trophy right there belongs home with Diamond as we enter today's race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a beautiful one today as we enter round 2, race 1 of 3. We're going to try to place a nice good one as Diamond did place 3rd place in the opener. Now we see here just a beautiful, beautiful lineup. Absolutely gorgeous cars. These cars are capable of amazing, beautiful things. With first place there, nice, gorgeous silver. Second place, number 16, sorry. Third place, number 35, Dirty Diamond Creeper. Fourth place, number 6. Fifth place, the number 12. Sixth place, the number 15, the number 2. Seventh place, the number 11. Eighth place, the number 14. Ninth place, the number 3, Do It For Dale. 10th place, the number 8. 11th place, the number 10. 12th place, the number 2. 13th place, the number 5. 14th place, the number 9. 15th place, the number 13. Hey, and 16th place, the number 4. A beautiful, beautiful lineup on a beautiful, beautiful day as they do bring it around to bring down race 1 of round 2. Backpack really trying to get their tires warmed up and scrubbing their tires as they do come around that final chicane to bring it in. Just really, really good stuff. A lot of beautiful, beautiful liveries. Getting the final bit there as they bring it to the final bit. And the green flag is waved as they bring it in. Oh, Diamond coming in for the aggressive push on first and second. Oh, they get Swiley. Diamond takes the move and comes down and immediately takes second place. Immediately. What a push. Wow, a lot just happened immediately first 5 seconds as he comes in and gets in contact with the back, and they're wrecking in the back. Oh, they're all wrecking. They're all wrecking. 4, 5, 6 of them all wrecking with a 5-second penalty issued on the initiator who hit the car. Wow, absolutely aggressive. Diamond already climbing back up to 3rd place as there was a huge wreck in the back. We hope everybody's okay. Again, this is pretty crazy racing. So 4th place diving off as Diamond comes around into the first chicane, coming out. Ugh. Wow. But we just need to check it. That was just absolutely crazy. It looked like there was contact in the back of Diamond. Diamond slipping around. More contact involving as Diamond here is holding himself. That 5-second penalty going to take effect here, sending him way back. That was absolutely uncalled for. The penalty, that is just hard stuff. Diamond now entering the final chicane to complete lap 1 of 15. Wow, that's gotta go into Race Fleet replay. That was just absolutely nuts. Diamond now entering in the first set of chicane corners here, securing himself about like a 1.9 to 2 second lead over 3rd place, closing the gap on first. Entering the first set of chicanes here into and out of. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think we're going to have much trouble now. The pack seems to have separated ever so slightly. However, we hope that the racers that were involved in that wreck in lap 1 were okay, as that was just... I can't believe that there were 4 or 5 cars that were involved in that. But Diamond now making his way around these easy chicanes with a 3-second deficit on first, 2-second lead on third. It looks like we're gonna be in second place for a little bit here as he enters and exits the hairpin pretty easily with a little bit of slippage, but not much, as they do enter that back straightaway. Beautifully, no penalties, no nothing. I think we have a solid run here. 16th place, way back there. It looks like that, that really sent that guy back, and unfortunately, it does happen, but to happen so early in the race, it's just, It's tragic. It really is. Only in the first lap. I mean, that's doesn't give many people a chance. The 16 does exit. Whoa. Diamond now coming around the chicane, slowly closing up on first. Still holding that 3-8 deficit with that 2-8 lead. Sorry, on third. Now building up almost a 3-second lead. There it is, a 3-second lead over third, closing that gap on first ever so slightly. Entering these third or fourth bits of chicanes. Diamond just showing some real raw power and aggression as he does cut to these next few corners. The hairpin there really showing no sign of struggling as he skyrockets out of there. Coming down the backstretch again for the third time. Really now starting to close that gap on first. Hopping over the curbs as we come around the final bits of chicanes into the fourth lap. The pack now slowly starting to spread out. People starting to now either slow down, speed up, get around these corners quickly. I'm not seeing many spins on the radar. However, we can't really tell with all the people there. It may not look like much, but it's a lot. 16 cars all going all at once. Comes through and out of the chicane and back, holding a pretty decent middle ground with a 3-second deficit on first and a 3-second lead on third. Diamond finds himself in a pretty decent middle ground. You can defend or push and still have that gap. However, it's not the greatest gap. Coming out through the hairpin again with such brilliance and ease. Flying their way into lap 5 already with 10 laps to go. Quarter of the way done. Absolutely insane. We're going to take a moment to bring you Car Moment. And then after that, we will tune into Diamond to see how he is doing. So we will bring you Car Moment, and we will be right back. And that was Car Moment, brought to you by 13 Diamond Creeper Racing and your host, Stone Phillips. Here we're now into lap 5. Diamond now seeing himself at a 5-second deficit on first and a 3-second lead on fourth. Not much changing, a little bit here and there. The pack really starting to spread out now. Let's go ahead and take our way down into the helmet of Diamond to see where he's at. Diamond, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing great right now.
Yeah, you feeling pretty good? I mean, you got yourself up in second place. You got yourself on a middle ground. You pull away from second, and you pull away from third, and first pulls away from you. I mean, what's your move here? You think you're going to be able to catch him?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a matter of who's going to mess up first, I think.
That is true. Or if you stay at this pace, I mean, it's only a matter of time, but you got this. I think, you got yourself a pretty good run, so we'll check back in with you in a little bit, but good luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, Diamond says he's feeling pretty good, he's feeling pretty confident. The pack and the track is really starting to spread out now. We're starting to really see a lot of the different skill levels. We're seeing the top, top titans absolutely clashing it out in the top 10, and then from there we're seeing a lot of You see, no, we're not. I thought we saw a little bit of contact, but we did not. Diamond now 6 second of a deficit on first, 5 second lead on third. Really staying consistent, and I mean, you can't ask for more than this. I mean, you start off third, finish second. That's still pretty damn good, I will say. I don't know, really making his way back up the track. Looking like there's a backpack forming that he may end up lapping here soon. Matter of time, really. Racers now making their way through the hairpin at the top of the track, which is... Oh yeah, Diamond in first place will most likely lap that little pack there, which could create a problem for first place and give Diamond the opportunity. So we just have to really keep our eyes peeled for that. As Diamond comes thundering up, coming into that hairpin nice and fast. Holds it off pretty smoothly. Beautiful jetting out of the hairpin as he jets down the backstretch. Coming home to bring this lap 8 of 15, so we are already halfway done. Phew, wow. Absolutely crazy. In and out of these chicanes like they're not even there. Diamond, now with an 8-second deficit on first place. First place seems to really be making himself a debut here at the CGV. I mean, I cannot believe it. Diamond cannot seem to break and catch up to first place. However, first place is starting to slowly catch up to, with the yellow flag being waved. Diamond now catching up to first place a little bit here as they do start entering this pack. It could create a problem here, so we're just going to have to wait and see. Diamond now 4 seconds ahead of third. He continues to push on, coming out of the lap into lap 9 out of lap 8. Coming around that hairpin for the final time of lap 8. Ooh, a little bit wide he comes out, but he saves it, manages it pretty cleanly. I wouldn't say that a complete loss of time, as he does jet right back down the backstretch, losing no time at all, as a matter of fact. So I think we're clear there. That wasn't that bad. Out of the final chicane, coming around for the final time to bring it to lap 9. Diamond is still unable to break that gap at all. As he does come back around, he is starting to slowly catch up to the back half of the track. He's going to have to be careful here as he does come up in for these guys. Second place, now slowly starting to chip away at Diamond's time back there, now with a almost 4 second deficit against Diamond. Diamond having a 9-second deficit on first. It's still pretty tight. I mean, anything could happen. First place could slip and Diamond could really bring it home, or Diamond can bring home a second place finish, which you can't ask much more for that. Again, I'll say it again, it's placing on the podium and raising a position. You can't ask for more. Diamond buttoning himself up out of the hairpin with ease as he does slowly start to crawl back towards first. Looking like first place made a mistake somewhere along the track. Could have been, I'm not really sure. But the times are changing drastically, so I'm thinking maybe first place did slip up a little bit. However, it doesn't look like it was very much, as Diamond does regain his 5-second lead over third. As Diamond continues with a 1 minute and 20-second lap time. It's almost about like 0.7 hundredth of a second off of the fast lap, which is absolutely astronomical. 120 around this lap with 5 laps remaining. I'm now really closing the gap there. Oh, this could get really interesting. Diamond now slowly working his way to lap 16th place in lap 10. Diamond making that beautiful hairpin. Making look at that hairpin like it was nothing but E's and P's and Q's. Comes out of the backstretch into that final hairpin for the final time. Yeah, first place looks like he is slowly starting to struggle as Diamond slowly starts to chip away at his deficit of 9 seconds from first, still holding his 5-second lead over third. Diamond now on his way into the chicane, almost made it a little bit wide, but fixes this himself as he comes out and slowly starts to catch up to 16th place. Coming around and out of these bits of chicanes and sharp corners. I mean, you can't ask for much more. First place now having a 10-second lead over Diamond. Diamond holding his 5-second lead over third. I can almost say it could be a secured second place finish. I mean, it's either Diamond messes up or I almost jinxed him. It's either Diamond slides out of the corner, something happens. With 4 laps remaining, it really could be anybody's race. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Diamond rounding this final chicane, bringing into lap 12. Still, 11-second deficit on first now, with a 5-second lead on third. It's still really tough to say. I mean, 16th place is also holding himself from not being lapped, which, I mean, kudos to him. You know, but I mean, it's... I'm not sure, to be honest with you. And there goes 16th to slide around the corner. We hope he's okay. And again, that's not how we want to win this race. Yellow flag being issued. And then sliding around the chicane. Just sliding around and taking off. First place, still having that 11-second lead over Diamond. With Diamond holding a really consistent 5-second lead over third. I'm going to call it a second place finish for Diamond today here at the CGV. Diamond now the backstretch into these final bits of chicanes. Coming out of that chicane into the final stretch. To bring it into lap 13 with 2 more to go. The first order of chicanes, Diamond just brings it around, staying out of the tire marble and just beautifully, absolutely beautifully taking the track very well. Tires and fuel showing hardly any sign of usage. I wish I could do this with my car. However, Diamond still does have a long way to go, with 2 laps left. First place and now having a 13-second lead over the pack. That is just absolutely insane. I mean, have a 13-second lead, nuts. Diamond holding his 5-second lead over third place, still pretty consistently. Diamond has been staying consistent most of this race. He's got 2 more laps to bring it home, so we'll see what he does. And realistically, I mean, we will go from there. I'm not sure much what else. I mean, the race has really calmed down from here. I mean, the race started and like climaxed immediately. Like there's not much more fighting. I feel like that fight in the beginning really separated the pack to where all the bad racers were in the back of the pack, which you can see them fighting back there. But I don't know, a 14-second deficit on first with a 5-second lead on third. It's looking almost like a second place win here at CGV. First place, now getting up to a 15-second lead over the entire pack. That's insane. Kudos to first place as Diamond jets into the hairpin. Nice and easy with a good, easy exit. I mean, wow, it's such good stuff. Diamond is really putting his all into this, and it's truly showing. We're seeing some really, really good times here, especially with lap 9 being a 1 minute and 20-second lap time. Like, that's amazing. That's really good. Diamond comes around to bring it in for the final lap around race 1 at the CGV. Diamond now really making his push known as he flies out of that first bit of chicanes there. Still holding his 4-second lead over third with a 15-second deficit on first. Unless first spins, it's not looking like Diamond will be able to catch up to first before the end of the race. However, a second place win is still a second place finish. That's still podium finish. That's still really, really good. Comes into these bits and chicanes, nice and easy. Not really showing much signs of a struggle, and even those tires are showing no signs of wear hardly at all. Diamond attacks the hairpin. Nice, easy exit. Still with 16 seconds behind first. First place crossing the start-finish line. Diamond brings it through the back stretch into the final hairpin. And for a good exit to bring it home for second place in the first running. That's absolutely insane. Woo! A second place finish in the first race. Very good. Very, very, very good. We are proud of you. We're proud of you, Diamond. That was very good. Very good running. The first place just had an absolute run on you. You know what I mean? Like that's... Well, now... What can you tell us about that wreck in lap 1? What the hell? How did you? That was. Woo.
Well, I guess put it nicely, was brutal, but yeah, I mean, it was right off the start finish. I mean, I took second no problem. That was the right off the start finish, and then. When I was getting pushed all around, I mean, all I did was remain calm. I'm like, okay, whatever. If I can, fight this out. And I briefly was in first in that moment.
That was absolutely amazing. A second place finish.
A second place finish, nevertheless.
That was amazing. Great job, Diamond. Save that video. Save that replay. Yeah. Absolutely. Save the replay.
All right, just want to make sure. And yeah, I got more. Our driver's rating going up.
You earned 32 points.
Yes, earned 32.
You earned 32 points,
which gives me 63 in total.
63 in total, unless we place better in next race.
But still,
so when is next race? We have what?
We got
34. We have half hour.
10.
Yes. Oh, we have 10 minutes. Let's go take a look at that replay real quick. I would like to take a. Could we take a quick replay?
I do want to quickly get oil change here, just so we can.
Oh yeah. Yeah, do that quick. Yeah,
Let's get some.
make sure that yeah, oil
Yeah.
change.
Let's.
I mean, you didn't need to, but it's
Well,
probably
it's
good too.
yeah, just to kind of keep the car nice and fresh.
Yeah, keep the car. Yeah, keep it good.
All
That's a
right.
good sign.
But we're gonna just see this
Yeah,
quick
take a
crash
very, very
here.
quick.
This was a very my items go view.
Interview.
We're gonna view this.
That's insane.
This this
Immediately in lap one,
it was right off the first.
it really
Uh,
was like.
we can just do it here.
I would say do the cinematics. I feel like it would be able to. Yeah, you'd be able to see a little bit more.
All right,
Just
and
to see here. I mean, it was a great opening, a really great start, I believe. And it all went wrong in those first few corners. It was fourth place Oyster Boys, I believe, is who made contact with you because as second place does go really wide, three wide. They're already pushing each other in the back. Oh goodness, they're already sliding. And here they come out of the corner. You get hit, and they're all wrecking. 2, 3, 4. See? Oof.
yeah, and
3-second penalty.
I stuck with it.
You stuck with it through and out, and then there was 3-second penalty issued in the back as well. See? Absolutely insane.
And
All right.
I was defending. That was very good defense by me at that moment, just keeping this
Oh,
defense.
absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, once again, that is one of my trademarks. Is on the start finish, I just go for it, go right for
Exactly.
it, and then knowing that there was penalties, I figured. Then I was like, okay, yeah, the 5 second, that's perfect opportunity for me to go right past.
Absolutely. Well, alrighty, my friend. You ready to get race 2 begun?
Yes, let's get into the second frame here.
Alright, let's get ready here for round 2.
For that amazing 61 points in total. That's just unbelievable
Yeah,
amount.
that is what we have for now, unless we do better.
Unless we do
If we do
better.
better, we will get, yeah, but whew,
Let's see.
absolutely insane.
And but once again, I think this is another great example by me. Just keeping with the program. I'm changing nothing about it.
Absolutely.
You know,
Well, you
what?
talk to the crowd here. I will be right back. I'm going to step
Um.
out of the booth.
But yep. So while Stone Phillips is out of the booth, to further discuss, I mean, the plan was basically when I was in third, I figured get the jump right away. Uh, as soon as start finish happens, chase down two. Eventually, when he went wide, I took into second. Um, the so eventually I was trying to seek out first, but I kind of recognized that I kind of recognize that I needed to just stick with the program, at least keep myself in second, at least not let anyone else through, and I think um, that was my logic there, why I just keep it second for a podium finish. So I pulled at third, which was a big deal. Um, but yeah, that was an awesome first race. I think that was I mean, having on hand 61 points, so I have a lot to gain going into this race. And let's see if we can pick up any more points along the way. So I'll be also right back too. I'm just gonna get a sip of water, and I'll be back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 minutes left, we're
but
ready to begin race two of the CGV of the Nations Cup.
um, but once again, I think another fantastic race by me.
Absolutely,
Um,
absolutely great
now,
run. That was just, I could not ask for a better race at all.
now
It was
I
great.
think I think the big reason why I'm keep going to the podium more often, I think, is because I'm very consistent. I have a very good program.
Great racing line, too, as we've seen. Like,
Yeah,
once you get the line in, it's absolutely crazy what you can do, my
and
friend.
I do actually have a couple of comments actually personally about that race. Was once again another fantastic start by me. I once again it's the same logic like with the formulas there. It's the same
Just run
logic.
for it.
Just run for it and try to wire it home.
Oh, absolutely. Just run for it and try to see what you can do with 2 minutes remaining here.
And and I think another aspect too is that I definitely am. I am very good with very good with defense. Very good offensively too. I would say,
Absolutely, yes. I would say that, yes.
because and I want to be, and the thing is that you know, because I mean, I for a bit, and well, if it wasn't for the crash, because this was what I was planning here, was I was right on formation. I was trying to, follow him in, and the idea was my hope was at that point was to get it to the hairpin, and hoping that first place would go wide on the hairpin, so I can then just wire it for first. But once again, but once I figured out, okay, second's achievable. I think I tried a few different offensive pushes, different, types of offensive pushes to see what I could generate. And I did generate, that's for sure.
Oh
But
no, absolutely. Especially in the opening run there, that was like probably the best that opening run from third to second in that opening push, and then there was when you did fall back because you did fall back a couple places with them all wrecking, and then
yeah, and,
it was it
but,
was tough.
but, once again, it's a good example of just keeping with the program and not worrying. Just kind of keep it going and you're going to get somewhere. Uh,
Absolutely, you just keep with the same, with some minor tweaks here and there. You
yep.
never
But,
but
um, I mean, 61 points, that's a lot
that
for,
really is. That is quite a few points. That is a decent hunk. That is almost double what I earned. Yeah, no, that is yeah, that is double what I earned in the manufacturer cup already, and you're only in round two.
I,
That is nuts.
I know.
They are really giving away the points this season, huh? And you're getting them all. What the hell is up with that? That is, come on now.
Well, you got to give me credit. I'm definitely hungry for some points. That's for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely. You are points hungry. Call you points hungry, hungry points man. All
Yep.
right.
We have
Well,
15 minutes more to go, and this is perfect to have just a little bit more conversation, honestly, about
yeah, I was gonna say, or we could
the
like take a quick intermission, but that too.
But I honestly think when it comes down to because I have this sort of racing style where I'm like, you know what, I'm not settling down. I'm not going to settle down. I'm going to push no matter what.
He said, as a matter of fact, I'm just warming up.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm not cocky, confident, if you know what I mean. Not like overly
Oh yeah.
confident here, but the thing you and me have raced a lot, and my racing style. It's a pretty aggressive, but pretty very good racing style, nevertheless. Pretty.
No, no, absolutely, for sure.
Um, and no,
Absolutely.
and I think the biggest key of success for me, I feel, is that I keep generating the chances. The chance generation could definitely get you somewhere.
Hmm.
And that's another thing I've come to realize too. It's like you got to generate the chances too. Like
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, sure, someone can mess up on the track. Sure, you know, sure, you can you can't fully depend on somebody messing up.
Hmm.
And but it's more about, okay, you have to generate the chances to get up there, and it's it's a challenge, and I love the
Absolutely, absolutely, it is. It
and
is. Ugh.
and and there's one thing about me is I love challenge. I love to get myself out there, have a bit of a
Exactly.
challenge.
The whole point in this season, right?
Oh
Is
yeah,
because you wanted to challenge yourself, and here it is.
yeah,
Here's
and
your challenge.
yeah, here's the challenge. But I think this is probably a great place for a bit of an intermission, and
Yeah,
maybe
I
we
believe
then we'll
so.
have maybe then we'll continue this conversation for into
Yeah,
the second race.
sounds like a
So
plan. We will see you in a little over T minus 12. Alrighty, team. We are back and ready here to take off for round two with 5 minutes race for race two in round two of the World Nations Cup.
And I am back, and I'm ready to hop back in the car here in about 5 more minutes here.
Yeah, we're ready for it.
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's. How are we feeling here?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Great. I mean, a good opener here, and now we're in the middle frame.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like we're good here.
so it's once again. I think the one thing I had, was saying, look, keep up with the flexibility, keep up the agility, because that's what got me up,
Hmm.
and just continue. And who knows? Let's keep up the pace, and I'll probably get somewhere.
Right, right.
So always bring that possibility to the table. And I probably know in the future races that the points are going to get even higher.
Absolutely. Just gonna keep going higher and higher and higher.
So they're going to mean a lot. Those points are really going to mean a lot in the future.
Yeah,
So, oh wow! I mean, what a story so far.
it's been crazy. It's been absolutely insane.
And yeah, I mean, this is going to be exciting. Of course, Wednesday, I do want to let everyone know it's going to be another evening live stream because I am going to get back to, I'm going to have to be at work in the morning and I'll be just back in time for the race. Well, a couple hours
Uh-huh.
beforehand. So, but so hopefully next Saturday here we have a little bit of an earlier race.
Yeah, I
Uh, But still, I mean, we're in it.
we are in it and we're in it to win it, my friend.
Hmm. Just keep this pace up, and you'll get places.
Yeah,
Whew.
it'll be something else, I will say. Although I'm not sure I'm going to be able to join you for race three, unfortunately. I think I'm running out of time tonight.
All right. And
Unfortunately, I'm going to be.
but but yeah, I mean, we'll do race three, and we'll continue to.
Yeah,
We'll get one more in, and then we'll call it. And then we'll be getting ready for grade three racing.
yeah. And oh, grade three racing on Wednesday. That'll be so much fun.
Definitely.
That'll be something else.
But
Alrighty,
I'm
team.
gonna hop back in my car. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
myself.
hop in, strap in, and we will give you the play-by-play of round two, race two at the CGV. All right. We're wishing Diamond good luck in this race, as the points are going to be a little bit higher. Things are going to be. It's going to be absolutely insane. We see this in 30 seconds. Well, Diamond, by all means, good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So here we go. Time in the qualifying. Look at that points bracket. Whew, they're really, really pushing this up. Again, with no race, no rain, looking like it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful run. However, seeing some people with no current qualifying active points, which is slightly concerning, considering that means they haven't raced yet. So we're going to be... Oh, this is going to be an interesting one to see. It's hard to judge so far, but we do have the qualifier coming up here in 23 seconds. We will be able to do the qualifier, hopefully qualify in the top 5. The top 5 qualifying is really a make or break of the entire race, realistically, because if you can qualify in 5th place and just defend, and get in through and possibly make one offensive move into 2nd or 3rd, it's all about placement here. But here comes qualifying here shortly in the next 5 seconds. Alrighty. We will see. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a very, very big, interesting one. So it all starts to slowly pour out onto the track, ever so slowly. We will see here. They exit smoothly, avoiding that 3-second penalty immediately in the opening, which is very, very good. A very good, nice open run into the first chicane. Making better progress. We're feeling better. We're feeling a little bit more acclimated to the track. He definitely has a better run for himself here today. It's all just a matter of time, and a matter of, we're still on softs, so it will really be... Oh, it looks like we had an accident in the back first chicane there, coming off of pit road. That is not a good way to start the race at all. Diamond now charging into the hairpin there. Out like a lightning. He darts down the track, making a pretty good time for the first run. Diamond now coming in. Hard down off the final chicane. He comes in to place a first time of 124 with the pit entrance. And reminder, at the end of this lap, we are going to start seeing the placement slowly start to trickle in. And if it's anything like last time, Diamond will have at least one more lap extra, so we'll have 3 laps in total to put in some good timing. Diamond already making some great time coming into these first few corners here. It's absolutely great stuff what he can do here. It's just a matter of what he does and how he can execute it. Into these next few corners and chicanes with caution. 2nd place being a little bit swirly, but remaining to keep it. They come up on the... Ooh, Diamond pressing in. No contact being made. As the exit comes off of the hairpin. And Diamond will have a nice solid, I believe, 4 laps. Already on par to make a good time out of the final chicane with a 1 minute 19 second run. That is absolutely... wow. Wow. Absolutely wow. Oh, a little bit of contact as it come in. Ooh. Contact being made with 5th place, and they slide and contact out. Hard contact with Alexis and 13 Diamond Creeper. that was just hard stuff, and it wasn't even their fault. They would just the Alexis, whatever number they were, just kind of got a little bit squirrely, a little bit loose, hit the wall, made contact with Diamond. That was a little bit rough. That's okay. We're still down there in 12th place right now. It looks like we're going to have a very aggressive big run here. This is going to be the race of it all, folks. From zero to hero, this is what this is going to be. I was just that's such a hard run. Diamond should be able to place another good clean lap in here. So it all comes down to this right here. What can Diamond do with this last lap he's given? We'll see. He's feeling a little bit strained from that accident, but I think he's going to be alright. He's feeling pretty good. He's in the first chicane, nice and hard and out. Trying to make up that time, and he is absolutely demolishing it right now. Already improving on his time. He's coming in hard with it. He's really just trying to give himself the opportunity to make up for it. I mean, he's got a minute 20, and he's got it. Diamond really pushing into that hairpin there. Hard push. A beautiful push out of the hairpin. Coming across the penalty line with no penalties served. Off this final chicane, we're looking like a pretty decent timing run. We will see as he comes across the line, bringing himself up to 12th. Okay. All right.
Challenge, eh?
This is going to be the challenge to watch. Oh boy. Diamond, what happened there with the contact with Alexis? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that I was trying to maneuver him, or because I saw I was trying to back off and try to go around, but what happened was that things got very slippy, and then I tried to recover, and I slipped in. I tried to move, and
no, the contact between you and Alexis at the first half was pretty hard.
That was rough.
That was really rough. As of right now, if you open the points table, right now in 12th place, you are eligible for 21 total points. However, I don't think you're going to make those. Because, yeah. So. Alrighty, my friend.
Alright, well, I mean, that's
a little bit of a competition here. I mean, you start in the back again, from 0 to hero, my friend. You can do it. I believe in you. I mean, in the backpack, like we've seen it multiple times. Like the qualifying really does not mean much anything. It's how the actual race goes and how the races are feeling. And as we've seen, Diamond being back here in the back of the pack, that's going to be really hard. Is if he's going to be able to make it through the. It's just that's so hard. He's got to be able to make it through. And again, here we bring to you the 2026 World Nations Cup qualifying races. I am your host, Stone Phillips. This is all brought to you by Gran Turismo and Polyphony Digital. Your racer is 13, Diamond Creeper, as they come around in for race 2, round 2 in the Nations Cup. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the trophy that will be brought home by Diamond himself today. Here we go, guys. It's going to be a great race today.
Alright, here we go.
Alrighty, Diamond. go again for the second time around the CGV. Nice gold there from first. First place, we have number 11. Second place, we have number 3. Third place, we have number 1. Fourth place, we have number 15. Fifth place, we have number 10. Sixth place, we have number 7. Seventh place, we have 14. Eighth place, we have number 16. Ninth place, we have number 4. 10th place, we have number 6. 11th place, we have number 2. 12th place, we all know number 35. 13th place, we have number 9. 14th place, we have number 8. And 15th place, we have number 5. Coming up in 16th place, we have number 13. Alrighty. And this is all with the Red Bull competition car. It's basically an F1 car, just absolutely crazy stuff. So we will see how Diamond is going to get here through, making his way back up from the very back of the pack up to the front. We know he can do it. We're just going to see how. Bringing you the play-by-play, I am Stone Phillips, and here we come under green at the CGV. Diamond making a very aggressive move as they come up and getting a little squirrely as they come and get some contact in the first few corners already. Contact being made, and there goes a spin immediately with the yellow flag. It's very hard as they come in. Oh, into the very first chicane. Hard and fast they come out. Oh, Diamond already making ground up to 9th as he comes in. He's making some very good ground. They come slipping and sliding as they come out of the corner. Coming up the front stretch there a little bit. Diamond feeling himself good. Go Diamond, I'll be lurking. I'm still streaming on my channel, but I'll be lurking. Alright, Viper, it's good to see you. Welcome in, my friend. Diamond now at 9th. Coming into the hairpin, really hard. Oh, with aggressive contact. Not sure if that'll be a penalty or not. And that will end up being a penalty for colliding with another car. We understand it happens. He's still got 15 laps. It happens. He will be starting that next lap as they come down the back stretch. Into the chicane with a really aggressive move on 10th place. Diamond prevails. Coming into lap 2, around the first chicane. Nearly with ease, as 11th or 12th place does seem to lose grip and slide out. The pack really nice and tight still, so this is really the time for Diamond to serve his penalty and get right back in there. It is a 2-second penalty, yes. However, Diamond's got this. Against all the odds, we've seen it happen before. It'll be okay. Coming down the backstretch into the next center chicane, there is another 2-second penalty issued for 9th place, giving Diamond the opportunity to stick with that penaltied car to really push back at it. Diamond into the hairpin there, coming out as he is forced to decelerate at the next penalty line, coming up here in just a couple hundred meters. And there it is. The deceleration is in progress. However, Diamond does have that opportunity to stick with the next car down here, giving Diamond that opportunity. Now that Diamond served that penalty, he's got it. He is going to make his run. He's going to reset himself, and he's going to make it back through these next set of chicanes, nice and easy. Watching himself as he exits. Really wide exits coming up there at a 12th place. Beautiful chicanes on all of those cars. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. They come up into this next corner, kind of aggressive. Oh, Megatron, 13th place, really starting to slide in that inner corner there. Diamond applying the pressure. Into the chicane they go. Diamond really applying the pressure to 13th place as 13th place starts to slide. Diamond makes the contact.
Shoot! Not again.
That happens. Diamond get a little bit aggressive there. Oh, there's mega contact as Diamond goes sliding out. Hard contact with whoever that was back there. That's definitely got to be a penalty for whoever made the contact with Diamond. That was super aggressive. Diamond resets himself easily, hopping over those there. Oh, a little bit of a slide coming out of the chicanes as he hops the curbs. Going into lap 4. Definitely tell Diamond is sweating a little bit in this next race as it is just non-stop chaos. Like, I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. Diamond comes out of that front next chicane pretty easily, not seeing the culprit who made contact with him in the rear. Making a little bit of a wide corner, but fixing it smoothly, exiting nicely, not losing sight of the front pack. Diamond now has a 21 deficit on first place, a 1.8 or 1.8 second on 13th, and a 6-second lead on 15th place. I'm assuming 15th place is the car. Ooh, a calculated risk and dive. He did manage it. Diamond now slowly going to start climbing his ranks back up as there was a penalty issued. Penalty being served. That was a really big one. That had to have been a 5-second penalty or something. That was really big.
Yeah.
Diamond now 12th. Climbing back up. These first corners into turn 1, 2. Turn 1 and 2 were nice and successful. We'll count out the corners. Turns 3 and 4. Turns 5 and 6. Turn 7, nice and smooth. Going on to turn 7 and into turn 8. Ooh, sliding into turn 8 with Alexis. Here we come again. We made contact with Alexis here in the qualifying, coming into turn 12 or turn 9. That had been turn 8 and 9. Sorry. This is turn 10. Coming into the hairpin of turn 10. Almost making contact, but not quite. Diamond now slowly climbing his way back up. Coming into 11 and 12. Absolutely gorgeous. Diamond now coming back into turn 1 again. This time really applying the pressure on Alexis here. Alexis takes it wide and comes, almost makes it. Diamond not taking the opportunity to pass just quite yet, as it is still quite a bit narrow, coming through these next 4 corners as a yellow is being held, and there it is. Yellow being called. Watching as Diamond now slowly starting to climb towards 11th. Ooh, 11th almost getting up into the side of Diamond. Diamond letting 11th slink of Canada. Diamond already knowing his plans way ahead as he comes and takes it. Slink getting way in there. A little bit loose coming out of turn 10 of the hairpin. coming into, well, maybe that was the turn 11. And then there's turn 11 and 12, the last two. All right. Way out. Oof. 10th and 11th now battling it out as Diamond now brings it around into the 7th lap. Winning that first chicane, nice and easy. Diamond having a 1 second lead over, and there it is, the collision. He takes over 11th, comes into that corner nice and hard. Oof. Alexis still sliding around those corners, but managing to keep it within. As Diamond slowly zeroes in on 10th place of Alexis of America. Alexis sliding around those corners again. One of these times, they're not going to be able to hold themselves, and they're going to be able to slip. Diamond coming up, a little bit wide on the hairpin of turn 10, comes out. And jetting down after that 10th place spot. Really working that spot in. With only a 0.2 deficit. He slows down preemptively, comes in. We're now bringing it on to lap number 8. As they come around. Turn 1. Oh! Lexus almost making it pretty wide. I'm now calculating it. Oh, it's in, it goes out. Oh! Hyman successfully takes over 10th place of Alexis, moves his way on. Now he's got the fight for the back. 11th place, wanting 10th place, coming up for it. Slink of Canada coming up on Diamond really hard, trying multiple different moves. But Diamond prevailing like it's nothing. Now, with a 5-second deficit on 9th, what can Diamond do here? With a nice hairpin coming out of turn 10, Diamond heads back to the start-finish line. Into that final curve. Oh, with a little bit of contact. Oh, and he manages to save it. Coming out of the back with no penalties being served on himself. I'm almost guaranteeing that that would be a penalty on the 11th place of Slink. However, we are not able to see that. Great save on the number 35, a 13 Diamond Creeper, as he did sustain some rear end damage, but was able to just keep it, and I can't believe it. Diamond now 10th, keeping it within that 4-second deficit of 9th. You have no idea what the front of the pack is going to be looking like, so our only hope is to just keep it moving and see what Diamond can do here. Diamond into turn 10 of the hairpin. Still trying to fend off the 11th place of Slink and the 12th place of Alexis. Two pretty decent racers. Yes, Slink did get that 2-second penalty for colliding with the number 35. That is, oof. That is good news. I don't understand that. That was really hard aggression. Diamond now cutting down to 3 seconds off of 9th. With 5 laps to go, we will see what Diamond can pull off, as 9th place is in sight. Diamond sliding around the first couple corners there of turn In these nice few corners, Slink has left the room. I don't understand why there's no need to leave the room. Well, the yellow flag being waved, Diamond comes into the hairpin for the 10th time. Diamond now heading back down the backstretch. Into the final hairpin with nice and ease. Really able to close that gap on the front pack. She now brings it into lap 11. Hard moves as he comes out of, sliding out of the first couple corners, into the first couple of hairpins. Oh, with 9th place clipping. Man, just can't make this stuff up. Diamond now coming down, really closing that gap on 9th place. Coming into the hairpin of turn 10. 9th place kind of get wide, but Diamond holding it through. All the way down. The back stretch. Really applying the pressure onto 9th as you come out of the final chicane, bringing it into lap 12. Let's go now to see what Diamond is thinking. Let's get him on the horn. Diamond, buddy, how you doing, buddy?
Holding for sure, and
oh yeah, coming up on 9th. Oh, he comes up and he takes 9th. Okay. Oh.
Yep, a little mess up, but no problem. Let's keep on racing, baby.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep on going, Diamond. That's all you're gonna keep doing. All right, just keep on pushing for us. We're rooting for you up here at the booth, and just keep it safe. There's a lot of them crazy today.
That's for sure.
All right, Diamond. We'll check back in with you at the end of the race. Keep it safe. Comes out of the a little bit of a wide hit on the 9. 9th place, Bane 1 of America, really struggling to keep it together. They come into the hairpin for the 12th time. Anything can happen. Alexis is starting to slowly close that gap into Diamond. However, they're not able to keep it. So, however, Diamond slowly working and creeping his way up, hoping that 9th place will make some small opportune moment for him to really reel it in there. He can hopefully, he's keeping himself in top 10. Now going on into lap 13. It's really anybody's race here. I mean, with 34-second deficit on first place. A 1-second lead over 11th. Ooh, 9th place coming around, hitting that curb pretty hard. It's really anybody's race at this point. I mean, the front pack is starting to really start to... Oh, and there goes 9th. The opportunity arrives, and there goes 9th place. So really closing the gap on 8th place here. An opportune moment to really climb the ranks. Diamond already climbing up way past his initial qualifying lap position placing. It's absolutely insane. Diamond now really putting the pressure on 8th here. We hope Bane won of an 11th place back there. We hope he's all right. As they come around to lap 14. And here in a moment, we will give you NASCAR, or I'm sorry, not NASCAR, car moment. We return in just a moment. In a turn of events, Diamond was able to secure 8th place for at least a couple seconds there. But 8th place here, the slow Accord, is really trying to keep it together and keep that 8th place position. Again, it's all about placements here as the final lap, the white flag is waved. They're bringing it home one last time. Hooking around turn 2 there. I'm going to really try to put the pressure on 8th place. 8th place not giving him the opportunity. 9th place really taking that run. I'm into this really hard corner. Diamond making it wide, but still holding it. Diamond really pushing this 19 Red Bull competition car. Absolutely just pushing. A little bit wide. A little bit wide. Ooh, almost made contact with 9th place of Alexis. 9th place takes over. Still a 10th place finish is a top 10. That is still absolutely amazing. They go around the hairpin for the last time. Third number 10 as they take it back the back stretch all the way down past the penalty lane. They bring it almost into Diamond making the dive, not being able to success as he comes into to finish 10th place with a 0.5 penalty on.
Oh no, I get 9th actually.
He did get 9th as Alexis did get that penalty for cutting.
Whew,
So
okay.
9th place win.
All right.
A 9th place finish for 13 Diamond Creeper here at the CGV in race 2. Still very, very good with 3 positions. That is, I mean, a top 10. I mean, you can't ask much more than that. That is absolutely insane.
Whew, and my
Let's see
driver
here.
rating is continuing
Driving
to.
rating
Oh
went
wait,
up.
went down,
Nope.
down, both downs. Whoops.
Things went down. That is okay.
Yep. Whew.
Now with 50, yeah.
That was a tough one. That was a really tough one
That,
to
that, that,
sell.
that
That's
was
for
that
sure.
was a that was an interesting one. That was
I mean,
that was a very
there was a couple mistakes I did accidentally do, and I'm going to admit that. From here.
well. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot be present for this last race as I do have to get going. My time here is just about up. Diamond didn't pay me for the last race, so I'm going to hold it against him and wait for him to pay me for doing this last race. I'm joking, clearly. But thank you so much, 13 Diamond Creeper, for having me join you and doing the play-by-play for these first 2 races. They were
Yep.
absolutely amazing. I am wishing you the best of luck,
All right.
and I will see you guys on Wednesday, most likely Wednesday morning. If I can get Diamond here to give my play-by-play, I'll probably be here Wednesday morning to do my debut for the Grade 3 race at the Nuremberg Grand Prix. But
All
for
right.
that, everybody, thank you so much, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Take care, everybody.
Take care. And we'll we'll be continuing here on the race here. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I know that was definitely a tough race. So just wash this one off and get ourselves back in the game, and that's all that matters. So we'll see you in 10 minutes.